Well, welcome everybody again to the University Research Symposium Virtual Awards Night. And now Dr. Don Kolsterman will be taking over.
Hello, welcome everyone to the awards banquet for the 32nd annual SAMPE University Research Symposium. My name is Don Kolsterman. I am Associate Professor in Chemical and Materials Engineering at the University of Dayton. I have been involved with this student symposium in one way or another for over 25 years, including being a participant in the 1990s. I wish we could all be here together in person, but it's wonderful to see everybody online for this celebration. Students, this is a celebration of your accomplishments and a celebration of the great future that you represent. So the order of the ceremony is as follows. First, I will recognize a few people who made this program possible. Then we will hear a brief keynote presentation from Ms. Sarah Cox from NASA's Kennedy Space Center. After that, we will then do the awards presentations. So as I mentioned, a few people to acknowledge. Let me call this up. Go to mode there. And so many thanks to several sets of people from SAMPE North America headquarters, Ms. Rocio Figuero, Ms. Juliette Marshall, Ms. Chris Locke, and then my co-chair, or partner in crime as I call him, Professor Tony Saliba, University of Dayton. The five of us began brainstorming how to conduct this symposium virtually back in August. So I can say we've come a long way quickly, and kudos to Rocio for setting up the website used to record, view, and judge the presentations. It worked flawlessly, to my knowledge, for everybody. And the dedicated judges of this year's presentations, Professor Audrey Quakernock, Professor Jim Johnson, Professor Lessa Grunenfelder, Dr. Maureen Foley, and Dr. Ariana Waters. Also, I would like to thank all the college faculty advisors of our SAMPE student chapters, as well as the student research advisors. You are the heart and engine of SAMPE educational endeavors, and we appreciate your ongoing dedication. And final acknowledgement goes to Miss Celia Smith for her tireless dedication to this program up to the day of her retirement earlier this year. And also, Sylvia, congratulations on your well-deserved Mort Kushner Lifetime Achievement Award, which we saw you received on Sunday. We will always remember you for your love and care of the students in this program. Thank you. Okay, next, I would like to introduce our speaker. Ms. Sarah Cox is a composite materials engineer for NASA at the Kennedy Space Center. She has worked on several interagency composite structure projects and also helped with testing and fabrication of a composite housing for growing plants on the space station. Currently, Ms. Cox supports the Commercial Crew Program as the composite subsystem manager. She is working with both SpaceX and Boeing on certification of composite structures for their spacecraft and launch vehicles. Ms. Cox has a bachelor's in aerospace engineering from Georgia Tech and a master's in materials science and engineering from the University of Central Florida. Ms. Cox has been a member of SAMPE since 2013. She was the committee chair for the Student Bridge competition from 2016 to 2018, and she is currently on the SAMPE North American Executive Cabinet as the treasurer. And she is also the executive champion for Student Member Experience Initiative. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Sarah Cox. Thank you so much for being with us.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for the introduction, Don. I'm really happy to be here with all of you to help you celebrate these awards. And I want to say congratulations to all of you because you've all done an amazing job just getting here. Not only are you doing amazing research at your universities, but you've taken this extra step of putting together these incredible presentations to communicate the work that you're doing. So every one of you is commended for the efforts and the extra steps that you've taken to be here tonight. Like Don said, I really wish we could all be together having the wonderful lunch that we usually get. And hopefully I know that we will be again soon, even if it's going to look a little bit different. But one thing that we all know is that the future of advanced materials is going to be exciting. And you all are the ones that are going to lead it. Your research and the experiences that you're gaining now are going to help usher in the next generations of materials and processing technologies. Something that you're working on today may help in developing a material that maybe is more damage resistant or allows the process to be done quicker. Or maybe you develop a fabrication process that helps to build colonies on Mars. So keep learning, keep presenting your research and sharing it with others because you never know where that research is going to lead. And I'll give just kind of a quick plug on SAMPE. As you all know, SAMPE is a great organization to learn and share and to network with others. And although we can't do things the same way right now, we are working on ways to stay connected. There's great opportunities to learn on demand through webinars. We have a lot of great SAMPE fellows who would love to share their areas of expertise and to answer questions and to speak with you. And it doesn't matter if they're an hour away or across the country, SAMPE can help facilitate those conversations. We're also looking for opportunities to host virtual student social events so that our student chapters can continue to stay connected with each other. So I have 2 homework assignments for each of you. Number 1, if anyone has any ideas or suggestions for things that we can do to help, please reach out to me. We want to be developing programs and the content that is valuable to you. And number 2, if you're getting ready to graduate, remember that your first year professional membership is free. So please sign up so that you can continue to stay connected to SAMPE and take advantage of the opportunities that it provides. So I know Scott Stevenson, I think maybe he was able to join as well, but I will say on behalf of Scott and myself and the entire North America Executive Cabinet, congratulations to you all for the work that you've done and look forward to getting to see everybody in person again soon. Thank you.
Yeah, and thanks, Sarah. That was really nice that you presented this tonight, and you could be with us. And also, I did notice, yeah, Scott Stevenson just logged on. Scott is the Vice President of the Executive Cabinet. If he has time and is willing to say something, please tune in. Good to have you here. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to the awards part. I got to go through. I am reading a script tonight, as I usually do during a normal symposium. Okay. Now it's time now to get into the awards. Before we start, I usually describe the program for those out there in the audience who are not familiar with it and the process of the competition. We have 3 categories, which is bachelor's, master's, and PhD. Now, the first phase of this process began last November, actually, when students were first able to submit their applications, which just contain general academic information, their service record, and an abstract for a research paper. From these applications, we selected semi-finalists in the spring, and they were asked to submit a full research paper in May. After judges reviewed these papers, we selected finalists who then recorded their presentations on a SAMPE website that Rocio set up. In a normal year, these finalists would be flown to the live symposium at CAMX, but this year we had to do it online, of course. And the panel of judges reviewed the presentations then over the past month or so. We assigned scores and then met on Zoom to confer the results. And the presentations were judged on various criteria like technical content, originality of work, significance of ideas, and delivery. Let me check my chat box here for a second. Okay. Now, that was the process of how everybody got here. And just a little bit on what the judges, how they determined the winner. There's a 10-point scale and everything, but the rankings are based solely on the presentation. So you come in with a clean slate. That's normally the way we hand it as well. So it's all about the presentation. The judges do not favor any one technical area over another. If you were accepted as a finalist, your subject area was deemed to be suitable for this competition. Okay, I will begin with the bachelor's category, then the master's, and then the PhD. And in each category, we'll announce who is in it, who the winners are. Each one gets to say a little something if they wish after they're announced. And then we move on to the next category. And usually when I announce the awards, this is the time the judges come up to the podium. So judges, if you're out there, you're welcome to stand up in your house if you want, just to reenact what we normally do. Okay, so let me start then with bachelor's category. So what we do first of all is just read everybody in the category, and this is alphabetically listed by last name. I'll read off the name of the people in the category, their school. So if I got my alphabetical right, we have three finalists in the bachelor's category. It's Matt Jacobs from Brigham Young University, Kyle Owens from Brigham Young University, and Subhash Panta from Texas State University. Oh, sorry. Okay, now receiving third place and a prize of $300 is Subhash Panta. Comparison of dispersion, wettability, viscosity, and mechanical properties of unsaturated polyester nanocomposites consisting of vinyl silane and dichlorodimethylsilane treated alumina nanofibers. Third place. Now, Subhash, if he wants to, he can say something at this point.
Hello. Hi, thank you for awarding me with the third position, and thank you, SAMPE, for giving this great opportunity to be to present my research paper in this great CAMX conference. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Subhash.
Thanks, Subhash.
Receiving second place and a prize of $400 is Kyle Owens. Influence of cycle count, rate, and dwell time during debulking upon the compressibility of dry carbon textiles. Congratulations. And you can talk now if you wish to say something.
Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you to SAMPE and Brigham Young University, as well as Dr. Andy George. He was a huge help to me during this process, and I really appreciated his mentorship and getting the chance to get involved in some research. So thank you all.
Great, thank you. And then receiving first place and a prize of $600 is Matt Jacobs, Novel Methods for Composites Recycling via Pyrolysis. Congratulations, and you are welcome to say a word or two.
Hey, thanks so much. Really did not expect that. So pretty excited. Just got a text from Dr. George just now. So of course, I'm very happy to have his support, of course. And we just have a really great environment for composites at BYU where it's really approachable and easy to get involved in interesting research. So I'd like to give a heartfelt thank you to Dr. George, Dr. Miles, Dr. Vinsky, my committee, and then as well to the BYU Honors Program who helped fund a chunk of my research. And I'm sure there's many more, but I'm glad to SAMPE as well for providing this opportunity. So thank you so much for providing this symposium and a chance to showcase some of the research. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Matt. Now we move on to the master's category. And we also have 3 finalists in this category. Okay, let me get my notes out. The 3 finalists, alphabetically by last name, are Lucas Braga Karani, Florida AMU, FSU. And then we have Tuan Lee, Cal Poly State University. And then we also have Juliana Posey, University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Those are the 3 finalists. Okay, receiving 3rd place and a prize of $400 is Tuan Lee Single Stage Passive Vibration Isolation System for Scanning Tunneling Microscopy. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Klosterman. I'd like to thank my university and my advisor, Dr. Scott and Dr. Elgendor, for introducing me to this project. And I'd like to thank the SAMPE University Symposium Committee for organizing this event and for reviewing the paper and presentation. Thank you so much.
Great, thanks, Tuan. Receiving 2nd place and a prize of $600 is Juliana Posey, Repeatability and Performance Prediction of Additively Manufactured 17-4 Stainless Steel. Congratulations.
Hi, thank you so much. This is super exciting. I want to thank SAMPE and everyone involved in this process. It was a very interesting learning experience, and I'm actually defending my master's thesis next week. So it was a great preparation. Thank you so much.
Great, thanks, Juliana. And then receiving 1st place and a prize of $800, Lucas Braga Karani. Investigation of single crystal perovskite for mechanoluminescence-based sensor application. Congrats.
Thank you, Dr. Klosterman. I would also like to thank everybody in SAMPE, Dr. Saliba, Rocio, for all the efforts to make this happen. Thank you.
Great, thanks, Lucas. Okay, now we move on to the PhD category. We had 8 finalists. The PhD category is tough every year because of the large number of participants and the high quality of research being done across the country. When you are at this level, it is rather difficult to differentiate between the different levels of excellence of the students. In most years, we're able to award the traditional 1st, 2nd, and 3rd prize. But this year we decided to have a series of ties so that every student could be awarded a cash prize, especially because they weren't able to go to CAMX this year. And every student really gave a great presentation. It's hard to differentiate, but there were some slight separations. And the judges conferred separately on Zoom to do the final arrangements. So what we'll do is we'll have these various levels, and each level represents a similar level of excellence. So before I announce those levels and who won this and that, let's introduce the 8 students. Yeah, bear with me. Okay, again, alphabetical by last name. Talakat Akintola, Florida AMU, FSU. Katie Brzezinski, University of Dayton. Yuri Desero, Florida AMU, FSU. Liu Dong, Florida AMU, FSU. Ali Musan, University of Dayton. Jay Shin, University of Southern California. James Sutherland, University of Maryland, College Park. And Mikhail Tsimas, West Virginia University. Those are the 8 finalists that were selected this year for the symposium. So just by getting selected, you're at a very high level and your application was really strong. The judges have the hard job determining the placement. Okay. What I'll do here is I think I'll announce both winners. We have, like in each category, there's both winners, there's two winners. And I'll just announce both of them, and then they can talk if they wish to say something. So what we did here is we are this year, as we do most years, not every year, but this year we thought we needed to do it, was award an honorable mention category for the good work they did, and each of these two students will receive a check for $500. The first student in this category is Talakot Akintola, additive manufacturing of functional polymer-based composites with enhanced mechanoluminescence performance. And Ali Musan, numerical study of the electrochemical exfoliation of graphite. So congratulations, these two. And if you wish to say something, we can start with Talakot and then Ali.
Yeah, thank you. I would like to thank everybody for giving me the opportunity to present my research. And I would like to thank SAMPE, my professor as well, Dr. Tariq Dickens, and the NASA for funding this project. And also thank you, Dr. Don, Dr. Tony, for giving us the opportunity to present us as well. Thank you so much, everyone.
Great, thank you so much. And Ali?
Thank you so much for Dr. Klosterman and for Dr. Tony Saliba, and also for my advisor, Dr. Khalid Lavdi. And actually, I would like to express my thankful for SAMPE because in spite of this of the COVID-19 situation, and we present and we share our research, give us this opportunity to show our research with SAMPE. So thank you so much.
Okay, thanks, Ali. Okay, moving on to third. Go ahead. All right, moving on to third place, we have two students. Each of them will receive a check for $800. They are Yuri Desero, microstructures and engineering properties of high-strength continuous carbon nanotube yarns for structural composite applications. And Mikhail Tizimas, West Virginia University, predicting yield strength of thin films using machine learning. Congratulations to both of you. And Yuri, if you are on, you can go ahead and speak.
Yeah, without getting too far into it, I want to just thank SAMPE first and foremost. I've been part of this organization. Actually, come August, this will be my 10-year anniversary. So it's not just been this one event for me, it's been the last 10 years in essence. So first and foremost, thank you so much to the entire organization for that. Second off, I want to thank pretty much everybody at Florida State who's been with me throughout my entire journey, and in accumulation, what it meant with regards to my research. As you can see, I'm no longer in Florida. I'm a little bit more northern at this point, and I've joined the spaceship company. So I also want to thank them for giving me a little bit of time off to actually be able to attend this tonight. So thank you all.
Great, thank you. And Mikhail?
Hi, yeah, I want to thank everybody from SAMPE, the judges for nominating me, and Drs. Klosterman and Saliba for choosing me as a finalist. Thank you very much. And finally, a huge shout out to my advisor, Dr. Barbero at WVU. He helped me a lot, especially with the technical paper I had to submit. So thank you very much.
Okay, thanks, Mikhail. All right, moving on now to second place. There are two students tied for second. Each will receive a check for $1,000. Liu Dong, mechanical and electrical properties improvement of double-walled carbon nanotube composites from continuous water-assisted floating catalyst synthesis. And second, in this category, Jay Shin, University of Southern California, in situ resin age assessment using dielectric analysis and resin cure map for efficient vacuum infusion. Congratulations to you too. So Liu, if you are on and wish to say something.
All right, thank you. I want to say this is far beyond my expectation. And I want to thank everyone at SAMPE for making this happen, especially during this very depressing time where everything is off. And I'm so grateful that we still have something to look forward to. And I am very grateful to my advisor, Dr. Richard Liang at Florida State University, and also my friends there. I cannot be where I am without the help from you guys. I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Great, thanks. And Jay, if you are out there.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I'm so grateful to receive this award today. My greatest thanks to my research advisor, Professor Stephen Nutt, for his insightful guidance throughout my PhD program. And I also would like to thank the professors and the members of the SAMPE who organized today's events. Thank you.
Great, thanks, Jay. Okay, that leaves us with 2 students tied for first place. Each will receive an all-expense-paid trip to either the European SAMPE conference or the Japanese SAMPE conference next year. There they will be involved in the student research symposium at those conferences, getting to know those students, and they will give their presentation as exhibition, not in competition. Typically at a student symposium here, we have the Japanese winner comes over and the European, and they give a presentation that they did last year as exhibition, not competition. So this is an exchange of research students across the ocean that happens every year. And so you will go next year. Many of our past winners who won the first place said that this was a life-changing experience. So it's a great prize. Okay, so this year's first place winners in alphabetical order by last names are Katie Brzezinski, flexible substrates with percolating graphite networks for improved performance of flexible, high-power electronic devices. And James Sutherland, University of Maryland, College Park, design and modeling of advanced geometry composite prop rotor blades. Congratulations on you for the first place. And we will set up a time separately to get together on Zoom to decide who is going to which conference. Okay, so we'll figure that out later. Just congratulations to all the PhD students for their work in this competition, as well as the masters and bachelors. Everybody did a great job. Okay, I move on to closing here. If students, if you are interested in receiving a written summary of the judges' comments and suggestions about your presentation, this will be available in the next few days. I'm a little behind on this, but there'll be a way we can send it to you, or you can look it up on the system, and we will get this to you if you're interested. This is mainly the first year we did this because in a normal year, you can just go up afterwards and ask the judges for suggestions or whatnot. Okay, so you will have access to that next few days. And we are asking everyone online to help promote next year's student symposium. Let me do a brief share here. Do I have it? Let's see if I can share this. Not the best. I did something there. But this is the website for the application process. So we can send this out to everybody, but it's already up online, and there's a link not shown here where you can download the application. And we want to get this out for next year. So do your best to talk this up at your universities and get the word out so we can get another good batch of applicants.
Hi, Don, if I can interrupt, please.
Sure.
We wanted to hear from James and Catherine if they wanted to say a few words of appreciation to their.
I forgot. Thank you for jumping in. Katie, we'll start with you.
Well, thank you. I'm truly humbled and honored to be even a participant in this event, in the symposium. I really want to thank SAMPE and the panel for getting creative and making some modifications to make this so COVID friendly. Also want to thank my university student chapter, SAMPE chapter. I've been very active in that, as well as the Midwest local chapter. And lastly, I of course want to thank my PhD advisor, Dr. Muratori, as well as my other committee members and my financial support, Dagsy and Soshi. So thank you so much.
Great, thanks, Katie. And James.
Hello. Yes, thank you. This is a great honor. So thank you to everyone at SAMPE who was involved in coordinating this event and the judges for their consideration. I look forward to presenting this work on the international stage, and congrats to all the other competitors. But this wouldn't have been possible without my research advisor, Dr. Dada here at UMD, as well as Dr. Becknell for helping me get involved with the competition. So thank you all.
Great. Thanks, James.
And
All
Don,
right,
if I can also interject,
Sure.
we wanted to get a group photo. You know, no awards night is complete without a group picture. So if
Yeah.
I can have all of the finalists, please turn on their camera, and I will start promoting the additional ones. One moment, as we get a group.
When that's happening, I'll go ahead with some closing comments to give you time to get that on. I just want to say also that if you want to apply next year, if you're still a student, you can apply next year, except if you won first place in your category. Then you cannot apply in that category anymore. But some people move on to the next degree and then they can apply again. So we've had people that have been in every category throughout the years, you know, so it's possible to come back. And Rocio, is everybody on? I only have one more paragraph of things to say, so I will do it either now or after the picture.
We'll do it right after the picture. I think I've promoted everybody. Just making sure. If everybody can make sure you have your cameras turned on and smile. It's like a real picture. Oh, that's awesome. And thank you for that, everybody. Okay, everybody, thank you. And Don, if you want to do the last closing remarks, thank you.
Yeah, once again, Rocio, thanks for organizing this whole thing with the online. And once again, thanks to Sarah Cox for the presentation, the keynote tonight. What an inspiration. So I'll keep this brief. This is briefer than a normal year. Although we were not able to spend a week together this year due to the pandemic, I can say on behalf of the judges that we all had a wonderful time watching your presentations and learning about the great work you are doing. I mean, we cannot express enough our pride in you and the future that you represent. I know many of you have or are about to move on to the next chapter of your life. So I say to you, go into the world and continue to learn, lead, and serve. You must continue to create the frontier knowledge that drives innovation. You must be servant leaders in shaping the profession and your community so that now and in the future, the world can sustain progress and prosperity. I see in each of you an engineer with a true calling to make a difference in this world. Your life will certainly be larger than your engineering profession, and the choices you make will define who you are and who you become. So on behalf of all the judges, the Student Symposium Committee, and SAMPE, thank you, congratulations, and good luck. We hope that our paths will cross someday, not online, but in the flesh. Thanks, everyone. Congrats again.